We want to go now to Mike Bettis, who's in Clear Lake, which is about 10 miles towards Houston, and the wind is really kicked up. And go ahead and describe it for us, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely, David. I mean, this is obviously the peak of what we've seen so far. We're basically in northern Iowa right now. What that means is very intense winds, as strong as we've seen them. I've measured a wind gust to 69. Basically, our winds have been sustained 35 to 45. Obviously, with the gusts higher, that surge was one of the big concerns here on Galveston Bay and on Nassau Bay, where we are. And basically, if you think of where we are, Clear Lake, this is home basically to the Johnson Space Center. Haven't noticed any surge going toward the Space Center, but it's all been on the south side of NASA Road. You know, the entire length of this system throughout the day today, we've had a fairly persistent easterly wind across Galveston Bay, and what that's done, as you were alluding to with the population there on the west, David, is it's pushed a lot of water that way. What we're waiting for at this point now is for that wind to change direction. As soon as it does that, we're probably going to see that surge let up and the flooding let up along the western banks. Wow, we are just getting ripped right now, David. This is incredible. I mean, truly, power is out. I mean, there's no questioning that the winds have knocked out power just about everywhere here. We haven't lost power at the hotel because we're on generator power, but nonetheless, I mean, absolutely getting tore up right now, David. I think power outages may be something that we're underestimating here in Houston.
Mike, what are you seeing in terms of debris flying? What have you seen the last few minutes?
Well, you know, I haven't seen a lot of debris recently, but it was a couple of hours ago that hold on. All right.
Mike, that's a great
Sorry
recovery.
about that. Wow, that was a heck of a gust. As I get back to your question here, it was a couple of hours ago we saw some debris fly off the hotel. Parts of the wall were just sheared right off. And some of that debris fell down in the parking lot of the hotel. Actually starting to see portions of the underneath of the outdoor walkway start to breathe a little bit, David. What that's doing is going up and down. So eventually we can see that give way and watch. So absolutely incredibly intense here, David. Back to you.
All right, Mike Bettis, also known as the human windsock in Clear Lake, Texas. Mike, thank you very much, and a great recovery there on that gust of wind.